I want to talk just for a few minutes. I'll keep my remarks very brief, but I want to go back about 3 years ago. Penn College is located in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We offer 2-year degrees and 4-year degrees in about 100 different majors. We have very close to 7,000 full-time students, and on the non-credit side, short-term training, we usually do about 6,000 or 7,000 students a year. 3 years ago, we started seeing a flurry of activity in land leasing, and in our region of the state, it was new. It was a new industry for our region. People started asking a lot of questions. There were very wild rumors about thousands of jobs coming, which everybody was quite skeptical. From a Penn College perspective, we took the challenge and said, if any portion of that is true, we wanted to make sure that Penn College was positioned with both the degree programs and the short-term training programs to assist the industry, and also to help Pennsylvania workers get back to work. We didn't know what occupations came with this industry. We didn't have the legacy knowledge. So one of the first things we did in partnership with Jim Ladley, our next speaker, and a few others with Cooperative Extension and Penn College, we undertook about a 6 or 7 month study just to see what are the occupations that come with the industry. How many of these jobs are coming, okay, just so we could get a handle on it. And the end objective was to say, what programs do we need at the college? If we have them, great. If we don't have them, what do we need to create? Lieutenant Governor Cawley spoke to a couple of the statistics that came out of that study. And the study can be found at www.msetc.org. But that outlined over 150 different occupations that are required. I have to tell you, before we did the study, we had no idea. We had no idea. So then we looked at the 150 occupations and said, how many of each one of those occupations are really required to do that job? And from that, we were able to extrapolate the kinds of training and education that we needed. So from our perspective, we took and studied the industry. We then took and put the programs in place that we did not have in place. And I would like to say that over the last year, and you saw it in the video, again, this was 3 years ago, but it took us a couple years to really get the curriculum developed, get the relationships with the industry. The industry started moving into the region. In the last 12 months, we've trained over 3,000 workers for the industry. Let me repeat that, 3,000. Again, speaking to the statistics that Lieutenant Governor Cawley spoke about, in our center, we train a lot of certifications that are required before the workers set foot on the rig site. Of the workers that we trained, 92% of those that came through were Pennsylvania workers. Now, that's not saying 92% of all workers are from Pennsylvania, but of the training that we provided, we normally have to collect the data in order to provide the certification. So we need residents, we need driver's license, et cetera. 92%. So in order, to back up some of the comments about are workers from Pennsylvania, absolutely, absolutely. So from our perspective, we've done a lot of training. We have non-credit short-term programs. What we also found was that a number of our technical programs, 2-year and 4-year programs, were extremely applicable. When you look at the 150 different occupations, there's surveyors, there's engineers, there's heavy equipment operators, there are environmental techs. So it fit right into our already existing majors that we had. So we're now in the process of training the faculty in those regions, and if a course needs to be tweaked or something needs to be added to those curriculums, we're doing it in order to support the industry. So from a Penn College perspective, that's kind of the training part. It's real. We're living it every day up there. For those of you that are not from the region, I would invite you up. It's real. There's nothing like a trip to see what's going on.